Hello and welcome to the next segment of Lady Flint's show. What a blessing, what a blessing. I pray that you all are blessed and highly favored. Okay, so today y'all are in for a treat. You would never guess who I got to come in. All right, I want y'all to put y'all hands together, stand on your feet, and welcome Mr. Jeffrey Jackson. Hello and welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for coming.
It's an honor to be here.
What a blessing. So you know what? Let's just dive on right in.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. So first of all, tell me, where are you from? Where have you grown up? Where did you go to school? And all of that good stuff.
Great question. So I was born and raised here in Palm Beach County, western Palm Beach County, small town called Pahokee. It's out west of here. And I went to school at Pahokee High School, graduated high school, and from there I went on to the United States Marine Corps.
Okay, and how long were you in the Marine Corps? Thank you for your service.
You're welcome. I had a great military career. I was there for 3 years, and upon leaving the Marine Corps, I joined the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. One of the captains called me one day and he said, that was Captain Ed Gray, by the way, he said, "Hey Jeff, you ready to get out of that foxhole and make some real money?" At the time, the Sheriff's Office had gotten a nice raise. When I asked him how much, and he told me it was double what I was making in the Marine Corps after being there for 3 years, so that was a no-brainer.
Of course.
I didn't waste any time. 30 days later, I found myself back home and in the Sheriff's Office Academy.
Okay, now, how long were you in the Sheriff's Academy? And how long were you a sheriff? Are you still a sheriff? Are you retired, or what's going on with that?
So the academy at the time was about 2 months long, and then you become an officer once you pass your state exam. And so I had a 35-year career. I was a captain while at the sheriff's office, and had an opportunity to meet and work with a lot of bright people and a lot of professionals. And the sheriff's office is a stumping ground for leadership, and you get to learn a lot. And I did learn a lot. And so I did 35 years there and retired.
Okay, now I'm going to backtrack just a little bit.
Yes.
Now, when you were a sheriff, what were your greatest and biggest challenges with all this stuff going on? Do you see similar to what you saw when you were a sheriff? And how did it work out with the community, getting the community to trust law enforcement?
So that's a great question. So while at the sheriff's office, I had, I think at different periods in your career, you are faced with different, I'll call them opportunities instead of calling them challenges. I'll call them opportunities.
Okay,
and
that's a great word.
So, and that can be that can range from having to work multiple days during the period of a storm, when you got to sort of get the county back in order. At least some of the areas that I commanded, like I ran the sheriff's office drug farm. We would use inmate labor sometimes to do cleanup and to assist with some of the volunteers and county workers. We would use inmate labor, put them in a blue T-shirt that says volunteer, a special events committee, and they go out and they do cleanup, help with distributing water and food and things like that at the different locations.
Right.
So, to helping set up Sunfest, do the chairs and things like that, saves the county a lot of money. So I had a chance to do a lot of wonderful things. I also had a chance to, work in some of the house arrest program. I worked with the corrections response team, and so working with those guys gave me an opportunity to achieve a lot, accomplish a lot. Okay.
And then the second part of that question, did you have any challenges? I know you had to, with getting and I'm saying that because it's still prevalent to this day, with all of this stuff going on, and just how did you get the communities to open up and to trust you and to go into communities with the diversity that it has, with the different diversities and race and everything, and try to have a relationship with them?
So I've had an opportunity to serve on many boards in the community, from being on Kiwanis International to work with the Housing Authority, and I'm still on the Housing Authority board today. Different organizations, from the working with people at the Sports Commission, Palm Beach County Sports Commission. So, and there you're taking, there are occasions when we've, at the end of the year when they're having the bowl games, taking hundreds of kids down to FAU Center to, participate and things like that.
I love
so
that.
When you're doing things like that in the community and you build a history of doing it and raising money to give away college scholarships, my brother Ricky Jackson's a Hall of Fame football player.
Nice guy, by the way. I'm sorry.
Yes,
nice guy. He's very nice.
So there are occasions when we would, he would collect some of his friends and they would play in the game, bring a lot of the other ball players to town, do field days, and much like you see Anquan Bolden doing today with the Q Fest. And when cops participate in things like that, it gives it softens the blow. It makes people know that they can trust the cops because you're up close and personal with them. And so I think that has helped. It helped me over the years. You build what I would refer to as street credits.
Okay.
And people know
I like
they can trust
that.
you.
Okay. And then word of mouth. Yeah,
Yes.
I like that. I like that. So how long are you, like you said, you're on the board and everything of Housing Authority. So by you being a sheriff, a retired sheriff, and now you've transitioned. So how did you make that transition to where you are now from being the sheriff? Like you did say, working with the community and everything, but was it a hard transition or was it easier because of the things that you did before?
Oh, not at all. Wasn't hard at all because my entire career there at the sheriff's office, I've always participated with doing youth outreach and everything from having job fairs to career days and things like that. So I coached football at Lake Lido. I did that for 18 years.
That's
and
beautiful.
While there, I encouraged a lot of the other guys to become football coaches, and so some would become football coaches, others basketball or baseball and things of that nature, soccer. And you'd be surprised how many deputies at the sheriff's office are giving back and participating with the community.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a perfect example of giving back to the community. Once you have, if you're still serving or not serving, and you're going out there, like he said, with the football camps, baseball camps, because there's so many children that don't have the father figure in their house. And
Absolutely.
That helps, because I was blessed enough to have my father, and I'm telling you, it made a difference for me. So I think that's beautiful.
Makes a big difference to the teachers also when you show up to the school in uniform to meet one of your ball players and just check up on them.
Yeah.
And I would do that, and the teachers would always get a kick out of that. And of course, the kid is always looking at it's like a deer in headlights. He's like, "Wow, what are you doing here?"
And the parents
sort of
too. That helps the parents.
And the parents love it. And I would always set it up with the parents beforehand, and they
Yeah.
couldn't wait to have it done. So we always had a lot of fun with that.
That's beautiful, Mr. Jeffrey. That's beautiful. So now that we've talked about that, let's talk about the good stuff. How did you become I heard you said that you're running. So tell us what you're running for, and tell us what you want to do when we're going to claim it already. When you get in that position,
Great.
How are you going to serve the people of that town? And just tell us everything.
Yes. So I'm running for the Port of Palm Beach. This won't be my first elected office. So from 2004 to last week, I served as Thousand Oaks Community Development District. I served as chair of that board. And because when the developer built Thousand Oaks, he created a special board. He took out bonds. He had to create a special board until that bond was paid back. And we've had a lot of success in paying that bond back when the interest rates went down.
Wonderful.
I refinanced, the board refinanced the debt, and we've shaved a lot of money off of that bond repayment by simply refinancing the debt. And so last week I went and resigned that seat so that I could run for this seat, Port of Palm Beach.
Gotcha.
And that way I won't be having a dual office position, holding position once the election is over. So with the Port of Palm Beach, I think I bring a lot of leadership to that board. There's some things that I would like to accomplish. I think we can increase economic opportunities at the port, not just for the tenants of the port, but for the citizens that might apply for or for jobs or try and get contracts.
Right, right.
The other thing, enhanced port security. That's a must. You know, with cybersecurity and all these other things that are going on across the country.
Yes, yes.
So
I'm so glad you said that.
There's
That
so
is
much
very
more
important.
there's so much more that we can be doing to enhance the port security, and I want to bring that level of expertise to the port. Also, port expansion and development, and what does that look like? Obviously, some conversation and brainstorming will be held with the current tenants and the other commissioners there, but that's something too that we need to consider and work through, and to leave Palm Beach County in the best position, to leave the citizens of Palm Beach County in the best position, and how can the port work with the community and to enhance that model. And there's a lot to be done, and I think we're leaving quite a bit to be desired, and that's why I'm running for the Port of Palm Beach.
And that sounds really good. And I love the fact that you was talking about the cyber. You know, oh my gosh, that right there, you know, holding us hostage, and we got to pay all this money just to, you know, to get the bull. I say bullying because it's really what it is, just to get their money and all of this kind of stuff. I really think that it's very important what you said. Right. I mean, everything that you said was important, but I'm really looking at that. That right there speaks volume for me. You know, as soon as you said that, I'm like, oh yeah, most definitely.
Pairing with that, you know, we have to do something about the to enhance technology and aging infrastructure as well.
Exactly.
So, you know, a lot of the equipment and things at the port have been there for some time, and
have to upgrade it.
Yes, it's time to do some of those things. So of course we'll be setting down with those in charge and working through that stuff and leaving the port a better place to work. And of course you got to take care of your employees while they're too.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, that was going to be my next thing.
Absolutely.
But you took care of that already. So I heard that you said that you're on the board for the Housing Authority of the City of Rivera Beach. So can you explain how that came about and what does it consist of?
Some years ago, back in I think it was 2014, Mayor Masters came to me, then Mayor Masters, and Ronnie Felder is there now. But at the time, Thomas Masters was mayor, and he came to me and he says, "Hey Jeff, you know, we got this housing project going on, and we need to move this thing forward, and I want you to get on this board. You got 4 years to do it." I got on the board. We were able to move it forward in 2 years.
Oh, and, wow. Okay, that's good.
We came on, and things didn't work out with that current developer, you know, so we selected another developer, and we moved the project forward. And today, for that, we have Heron Estates. It's a 180-unit facility. Just south of on Congress, just south of Blue Heron Boulevard, and it's a multicolored building. And if you ride by it, you can't miss it.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. And the seniors there and the people there, they love it. It's very clean, and it's clean around the clock. It's not. This is not just clean up Saturday.
Right.
The place is well kept, and it's a great project. And when I say project, it was great doing that particular project.
Gotcha.
But it's a great development, and at that development, the Housing Authority received the #1 Housing Authority award for best housing development small agency.
Oh, good. That's amazing.
Yeah, so we're very proud of that.
Okay, so is it 55 and above, or can anybody try to apply to get in there?
So phase 1 is 55 and over,
okay.
And phase 2 was multifamily.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
And currently we're building. We're building the old Judge Rogers site that's behind the Boys and Girls Club. That project will probably be about $60 to $65 million, and so that's our next project. We're going to break ground. You may have seen that covered on Channel 5 last week. We're partnering with the AFAs there to give them the Judge Rogers site. You know, Judge Rogers was a advocate for the people. And
Right.
of course, he was an alpha, and the city had an agreement with the alphas there at that current site, and
Okay.
we're honoring that agreement, and we're partnering with them, and we're going to develop a facility there that they will be able to use and share with their partners. And we're bringing on their current partners, and we're going to be able to impact the community in a big way there. And you know, now they have a food serving program. I stopped by there to help out today, and before coming here, we'll be able to help with food drives and do so much more there. Suits for seniors there. Tay Edmonds, his operation there, he's providing.
beautiful.
Yeah, so it's you know, great deal for the community.
It sounds wonderful. And I was just going to say, because, you know, a lot of the seniors, they're aging out, you know, they have lost maybe their spouses, and unfortunately sometimes their children. And that's my biggest thing, you know, they have paved the way for us. They have gone out there and worked, and that's my main thing, you know. And do you all, I heard you said that you all do food drives.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
so
can you
that's
explain that?
So they're giving away
Please.
food there 2-3 times a week, every week. And
Now, where is this? I'm sorry.
and that's on 13th Street behind the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay, so that's where
Yes.
they give the food away.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but
all
once
right.
that facility is built, we'll be able to do even more there. So it's
Okay,
going to be a
so-
great development.
Okay, so can anybody go there, or is it
Yes.
just for?
Riviera Beach people, no, anyone can come. But,
Okay, wow. Okay.
But
Can you give
because
us the dates?
there are others, they're doing that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I believe. Because there are others, well, that's the date, so they're doing it. But because there are other food drive locations, you know, if you're from West Palm, you're going to probably go to one that's in West Palm Beach.
Gotcha.
But if you're from Riviera Beach, then of course that would be closer.
Because a lot of people, I don't think, know about, you know, some food pantries and stuff like that, because it
Yeah.
used to be the older generation used to say, well, you know, I got to see if I'm going to pay my light bill or go to the doctor. Now it's
Absolutely.
everyone.
Absolutely. So there, Pastor Teresa, she's running that operation, and she's doing the, she give away clothes there, she
Oh,
give
that's
away
wonderful.
food and stuff like that. She's a real token in the community.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, can anybody donate clothes to this young lady?
Absolutely.
Because I need to get rid of some clothes, baby.
Bring it on. We need them. We need them. We know you like to shop.
Oh, yeah, I love to
We
shop.
see you bling.
You too. I love the watch. So let's talk a little bit more about your seat that you're running for. Let's talk a
Yes.
little bit more about that. Tell me a little bit more. You've told me a great deal, but tell me, what are your long-term goals? Because like I said, we're naming and claiming that you've already got it. And where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with that?
Well, right now I just see myself. Hopefully, obviously I want to win this seat, and
Of course.
if once I'm there, I want to work through all of the goals that we set. And 5 years from now, I would like to have those goals have become a reality. And
That's beautiful, Mr.
so
Jeffrey.
we will, I don't want to look past that. I got to take this thing one at a time.
one day at a time.
And
Yeah,
I want to
one
get
day-
there. I want to be impactful and do a good job for the community. The community should feel the work that elected officials do. It shouldn't just be, I'm sitting here and I come and visit your church and ask you for support, and or I come to a community event and I'm wearing my shirt and I ask for support, and then you don't see me anymore. They should feel the work that you do. It should impact their life in a positive way.
And I think they should see it too. Rolling up them sleeves, like you said.
Absolutely.
You went there today and did that. See, that speaks volume.
Absolutely.
And let it be all the time, like you said. Not just come there and you do a little bit of work and then you ask for, okay, I need your support. I really dig that. That is a beautiful thing. So with you, do you all, with your football, your brother, Ricky Jackson, now you can get him to come out and roll up his sleeve as well with his friends as well too, right?
Ricky is a unique guy. A lot of guys, at that level, once they become a Hall of Famer or just playing ball in and of itself,
Right.
they kind of drift into just playing golf. Ricky will come out and get involved in
Yes, he
pretty
does.
much
I can
every
vouch for
every
that.
time I've called upon him, he's been there. So hopefully he'll keep that up.
Oh yeah, he will. He will. And I can truly say he's a nice guy. I had the privilege of meeting him once or twice, and he's down to earth,
Yes.
and he rolls up his sleeves and he helps out, and that's a beautiful thing. And for you to have your law enforcement for all these years and to come back and give back to the community, and not just you, a whole bunch of people that do that, but we're focusing on you today. I really think that speaks volumes. So I need you all to cast your vote for Mr. Jeffrey Jackson. He's running for the Port
Palm Beach,
of
Group
Palm
2.
Beach. Which it said again?
Port of Palm Beach, Group 2.
And I need you all to go out. And when is this election?
The election is August 20th, 2024. And I hope to have your vote. Please vote for me. I will be impactful, and I will listen. My superpower is listening and working through problems and collectively. And I'm very sure that we can solve all of our problems, and I'm sure that we can look into the future and make Palm Beach County a better place to live, work, and play.
And that's beautiful, because it's a beautiful place to live, work, sleep, and play. So, and also too, he understands, because he's also a family man. So he understands about the family, the dynamical, how important it is. And like I said before, he's going out to the schools, and I love that. I simply love that. It's great for the students, especially the parents, the teachers, all the educators, because we need that. We need the hands-on for kids, because there's so many kids that they don't have father figures in their house. So I want to thank you for that. And I just think that it's beautiful. So can you tell us all the platforms, if someone wants to follow you and keep up with what you're doing? Tell us where we can find you on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all that other stuff.
So I'm having all of that set up, and by the time you see me next time, if you don't receive it in the mail first, you'll be getting all of that information shortly. The person that I had doing it unfortunately took ill, and so we got a little behind on that, but
that's okay.
I do have mailers that will be going out, and you'll see it. I'll tell you to vote for Jeff Jackson for Port of Palm Beach Group 2. And it'll provide the date. I am a Democrat, and I'm just looking forward to meeting everyone on this campaign trail. And I've had 2 jobs in my life, and that's been the United States Marine Corps and, of course, the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. As I say, I served as a captain there, and I've had an opportunity to be impactful there, and I hope to be impactful at the Port. I'm looking forward to this challenge and all the challenges that we'll face, and I'm asking for your support. I won't let you down. You can count on me. You'll have my phone number. You'll be able to contact me 24/7. I'll always answer the call.
Okay, do you want to provide that phone number?
I will.
Sure.
My phone number is 561-632-7579. That's been my phone number for a very long time, and I'll keep it forever. You'll always be able to reach me there. Thank you.
Day and night.
Day and night. I'm Mr. 24/7.
Well, that's beautiful. Well, so there you have it, Mr. Jeffrey Jackson. We appreciate you. I honor you. Thank you for your service to this great, great nation that we live in. And I loved everything that you've said here today. And you know what? I really believe it, because you have hands-on experience. It's one thing to just talk about it and, this kind of stuff. But when you're out there with the community, do you have another event that's coming up where people can meet and greet you?
Yeah, so I think the next event I will do will probably be in the Glaze area, Pahokee, Belglade. We really got to work collectively with the Glaze area. Glaze area unemployment is higher there than it is in anywhere else in the county, anywhere else in our state. So Pahokee and Belglade, South Bay need a hand up, and we got to do what we can to take care of them. And there's so many more communities that we got to do better by. We got to do better by the Haitian community. We have to get jobs in the communities of our people of color, alongside just like other people are getting the contracts there. Our contracts got to be diversified, and we got to find ways to do that.
And you can't teach diversity. That's just my opinion.
I could tell you now on that, we spoke about that $46 million development. Well, I could tell you the people that we develop with, they're people of color. And
Amen.
you know, and I'm very proud of that. The
Me too.
The service guys there that are providing the service, they're people of color. The guy that's cutting the grass there is a person of color. And so I have a history of doing that, of looking to balance the playing field, and not that I'm eliminating anyone else, but where we can help and do better, we ought to do better.
And when you know better, you do.
When you know better, you do better. A lot of people will get there, and then they'll go, you know, they have something in place, or someone in place, or they have someone that they want. Who are they? And you won't have to find, you know, I'll never ask who are they. I'm the guy that will be, every chance I get, that I will be leveling the playing field and doing what's right each time. Okay. And so I'm looking forward to serving the people.
That's beautiful. So remember, say it again, August 20th.
August 20th, 2024 is the election, and I would love to have your vote. I'm going to Tallahassee. I'm always in Tallahassee or Washington, meeting with elected officials to try and, you know, just a month ago, I was in Washington to address rent prices and
yes, Lord.
And insurance crisis.
Yes.
The month before that, I was in Tallahassee and at Palm Beach County Days, you know, doing the same thing, meeting with people, trying to spur those conversations. People are talking about these things, we're just not doing enough about them. I will say that insurance, I believe, compared to last year, you'll see it start to take a trend downward. So I'm thinking that that's going to happen, and at least in my own community, it has already started. So hopefully that will continue to trend down. I think I know our Palm Beach County elected officials here at the county level, they want the rent crisis, they want rents to go down, and hopefully they'll put some things in place. And I think they're working in that regard that will have us trend in the right direction. So wherever I can be positive impact, I'll be there. You won't have to look for me. I'll be there.
Okay, there you have it. We have Mr. Jeffrey Jackson. Please vote for him August 20th. I love you guys. You guys stay blessed. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
And we will have you again in July sometime, okay?
Thank you.
All right. So thanks for all what you're doing, all what you have done, and you continue to do. And thank you again for your service. I'm going to continue saying that. That's a blessing. Home of the free. I love you guys. Have a blessed day, etc., etc. And thank you so much, Mr. Allen. Thank you so much, Diaspora TV. Mwah! God bless.